Hey guys, it's Riva. Welcome back to another Grievous video. Now in this video we're going to be going over his damage values for all of his abilities and his standard strikes, and we're going to be testing out how much damage he can actually do to see if he is a viable hero in the game. Now unfortunately you guys may know that Grievous has got some issues with his abilities right now, so unfortunately that means that I can't go into too much detail on Grievous right now because he's not working as intended. But what I can do is show you the damage values of how he plays right now. So these could be subject to change in the future, but as for now I want to give you guys as much tips as possible. So starting off, the standard lightsaber strike will deal 130 damage. Kind of matches up to other heroes, so it's fine like that. However, if you hit from behind a hero, you guys may know that you get an extra 20 damage if you hit from behind, but Grievous actually doubles that entirely. So he goes up to 260 damage if a strike from behind hits, which is just incredible to even think about. So definitely keep in mind that you can get 260 damage in if you hit a hero from behind. Now something I wanted to test out is that you might see when Grievous uses his standard lightsaber attacks, he will do a single, and then he will strike with both lightsabers at the same time. And I wanted to see if that would then would double the damage basically. But unfortunately it doesn't. It is still 130 damage. If you see that animation where he's using both lightsabers, it is still 130. Which is fair enough. I mean, it's balanced and it's nothing too confusing. So now on to Thrust Surge. Now Thrust Surge is an ability a lot of people are having trouble with, and it doesn't work as intended unfortunately. But if you do manage to land one, it will do 160 damage. Which I think is a bit weak. That's not even enough to one-shot a heavy class. So it probably should be bumped up to 200 if possible, because it would be pretty hard to land one of those thrust surges. And likewise with an attack from behind. It will also do 160 damage. So there's no difference there in front and back of this ability. So if you do manage to land a thrust surge with Grievous as he is right now, you'll do 160 damage. Able to take out an assault officer, bearing in mind there won't be any health stack, and a specialist, but not a heavy. Now on to Claw Rush. Claw Rush, basically where he runs across the floor as a spider. If you knock down or pass through an enemy, it will deal 130 damage. But you guys may know or have found out the tip that if you stand up, you can cancel the Claw Rush, and it basically, as you stand up, it will deal that damage again. I showed it off in my tips and tricks video if you want to go check it out for more information, but basically you can end up doing double the damage. So if you pass through a hero for example and do 130 damage, if you cancel the Claw Rush ability after you've passed through them, but you still hit them, you can end up doing 260 damage. So that's an even better tip to give you guys, because I knew it was a good tip because you do extra damage, but it is exactly the same as if you were to run past them. So 260 damage on a hero, and easy enough to take out a group of enemies if you cancel it while you're in a big group. Now on to Unrelenting Advance. Now the damage that is being dealt with this is fine. The problem is that you can't block. So if you get caught in the Unrelenting Advance, you will deal 75 damage, which is very, very weak. It won't even take out an assault player with no health buffs, basically. So you can basically run through a Unrelenting Advance and you'll be able to take down Grievous, which makes him very, very weak in that situation. So it is 75 damage per hit, likewise with if you hit someone in the back. So it's a very weak ability to be using in both Galactic Assault and Heroes vs Villains. So at this point of Grievous, I'm going to tell you to honestly not use that ability. It doesn't work as intended and it doesn't do enough damage for you to even warrant using it. So just stick to using your standard lightsaber strikes, aiming to hit them from behind to deal that 260 damage, and use the claw rush and cancel the claw rush as you're close to an enemy hero or just some troopers in general. Thrust surge is always tough to do, but if you do manage to get one off in, it is 160 damage. So that's basically the damage values for General Grievous. Maybe this will help you guys to kind of give an idea of how you should be playing him. I think what the most thing you could take away from this video is that a strike from behind from Grievous will do 260 damage. So I hope you guys are enjoying Grievous so far. Let me know your opinions on him in the comment section below. I'll be reading through them and I'm interested to see how you guys are liking him or not. So thanks for watching. It's been Riva. My Discord server is in the description. Thank you to all my support on YouTube and Patreons. You guys are all making this possible. So thank you for watching. It's been Riva and I'll see you in the next video.